Hey everyone, welcome back to Explore Van UK, the channel where we take a closer look at the gear, gadgets and tech that make adventures on the road even better. Today we're taking a look at another e-bike solution, but this one is a little different, but seriously exciting. The iScooter U1 electric bike. It's designed to be compact, practical and fun, perfect for exploring campsites, nipping to town or just cruising around when you're parked up in your van. So stick with us as we check it out. Don't forget to check out our other videos on everything campervan and motorhome related, from solar to water, heating to gadgets, tyres to trips. If you like this video, please do hit the thumbs up. It really does help me to know what you like, and you can ask any questions or give feedback in the comments. If you want to make sure you don't miss any of our future videos, please hit the subscribe button, and clicking the bell will give you a notification when a new video goes live. Finally, if you do decide to hit the thumbs down, it would be great if you could also leave a comment so I know what you didn't like. In this video, we're going to put the U1 through its paces, testing out the speed, the range, how it handles, and most importantly, whether it's actually worth packing in your van for those adventures off the beaten track. So let's get on with it and see if the iScooter U1 is the e-bike you've been looking for. The U1 is not only small in size, it's also small in price. You can check out the latest deals and any discounts using the link in the video description. The U1 is also one of the simpler bikes to assemble and comes with everything you need in its handy toolkit. However, having assembled quite a few bikes, we prefer to use a power driver, and you can see a link to our favourite in the video description. Don't forget, when using a power driver, to set the torque settings to an appropriate level so you don't strip the threads of any bolts. The U1 is a pretty unique looking bike with its single frame member containing the battery and lights, but it packs a punch with its power, and despite its diminutive stance, has a rear suspension for a comfortable ride. The disc brakes ensure you can stop as well as go, and plastic mud guards keep the weight down but protect you from splatter. Making the bike even more compact for storage is easy too, just by lowering the seat and folding the handlebars. It becomes a long and thin package compared to the short and fat package of other folding bikes. With quite a small amount of adjustment, you'd think that the U1 may not be ideal for many people, but as you can see here, it's perfectly rideable by pretty much any height of person. I'm 6'1" and my smallest helper is just 4'10". With crackdowns on illegal bikes here in the UK and in the EU, it's great that the throttle can easily be removed, making it fully compliant. So today, to test out the iScooter U1, come here to one of my favourite off-road tracks. Well, right now we're running it with the maximum speed that we can and the throttle enabled. I'm still having to assist it on some of the steeper hills like this one. But even though we've got no adjustable gears to keep it simple, it's really easy to ride around, and even on this rough ground with that rear suspension, it's nice and comfy. Now, it's obviously not the most dynamic of bikes to ride. It's not really designed to be like that, but as you can see, it's pretty effortless getting up all these hills. Because we've got it in off-road mode, I'm able to just use the throttle if I want to, without any pedalling. And even though we're on this quite rough track, and you might not expect it to perform very well, because it's not an off-road bike really, it feels very stable. The wide handlebars make steering easy. And although you've only got those little tyres, it's performing well. So we're on a slight incline here. I've just hit the throttle. Whoa, bit of a bump there. You know, coming to hill now, the throttle's probably going to struggle. So I'm just going to give it a little bit of assistance with the pedals. So we're going to head this way, which has got a bit of a hill on it. You know, on power assist level 3. So even though it's going to be a bit steep and we've got no gears to adjust, you know, just that single fixed gear, the power from the motor, I think, should make this a relatively easy ride up. Stopped halfway up the hill. It's still quite a climb to get to the top, but what I'm going to do is just hit the throttle as I pedal off, see if that helps me set off. Do you know? Come on, out of the way. Out of the way. Good girl. Okay, so I'm going to hit the throttle and pedal, and that motor's already starting, and even though we're going up the hill, the assistance from that motor makes it easy to start off, even on quite a steep incline. Okay, so, you know, you would have thought a bike this size does feel a little bit like a clown bike to me. I am 6'1", so you would think I would struggle a little bit on here, but actually, you know, it feels different, but I wouldn't say it felt uncomfortable. So now, going downhill, this is where you need want a bit of stability from the bike to avoid any wipeouts. And we'll do a brake test on this hill as well, just here. And those disc brakes make it able to stop even on a reasonably steep hill going down. Let's set off again. So we're going through some rocky bits. Just going to stand up to help myself more than anything else. Back to a bit of a hill, tap the throttle, give myself a bit of an assistance coming up here. After we finish this off-road ride, we will take the bike where it's possibly more at home for a run on the road, see how it performs on there too. Okay, so we've done the very fun bit coming down. We've now got the harder bit of going up, and I'm really glad we've got that motor to assist us. So as a comparison, if I was doing this ride on my mountain bike, I'd be in gear 1, the lowest possible gear to get up here, and I would be going slower than walking pace to get up this track. With the U1, I've got it on the highest level of assistance. I'm limited to that just single gear, but I can still get up this track at 10 miles an hour. So far, it's putting in around half power into the motor at the moment. But I'm still able to easily cruise up this hill. On this slightly flatter bit, I can even give myself a bit of a rest, hit the throttle and stop pedaling. And the bike's still able to keep me going along at 11 miles an hour right now. Again, hitting a bit more of a steeper hill, having to assist just a little bit. So just to give a bit of an example, we're on quite a steep section of this hill going back up. I'm going to knock the power off, and as you can see, instantly I'm down to a lot of effort and we're not going very far. Power back on. I'm going to hit the throttle to make sure we're getting that full level of assistance to begin with. And again, our speed's gone up. Obviously we lost a bit of momentum doing that, but we're still up to 8 and climbing miles an hour as we go up this hill. You know, I would not really, it would be possible to ride this bike to the top without the power assistance. Thankfully, I've still got quite a bit of battery, so I don't think that's going to be an issue today. So after putting the U1 through its paces on the track, let's see how it is on the road. The first thing to call out is that as standard, the U1 doesn't have any luggage carrying, but you can add a front basket or handlebar bag from iScooter, or you may want to look at a seat post mounted rear rack from a third party. On the road, the U1 is super smooth with that integral suspension. The single gear makes it simple to ride, and the motor assistant compensates on the hills. It's stable at speed, and for what it's designed for as a little commuter runaround, it very much does the job well. So if you're looking for a good value for money, compact, easy to ride and comfortable e-bike that can take the punishment of off-road as well as on the road, the U1 from iScooter is definitely worth checking out. Thanks for watching our video, and as always, if you have any questions or feedback, please pop them in the comments below. If you find the video useful, please like, share and consider subscribing.